You have the wrong phone number, dude.
So was that actually a spam call, or what was that?
One of them was. This other one was just like a
Can
business.
you play it? Can you press the speaker button?
I'm not playing it.
Why?
It's like actual personal thing.
Just actual information that this guy probably needed.
Yeah. Like, how do you... And I'm not going to do anything to help fix the situation, obviously.
Well, I got a scam call today that said, this call is to authorize the payment of $14.99 for the recent order of Apple MacBook Pro on your Amazon account.
Yeah. You ordered that.
It was just music for like 25 seconds.
Nice.
And then a robot voice saying that.
You don't know it's a
in
robot.
broken English. So I know it's a robot.
Maybe.
And if you know it's a robot,
a person learning the language.
delete it.
No.
Yeah, AI, not a person.
AI is people.
AI is not a person. But welcome to the podcast, guys. This is episode 53 of Brother Brother. My name's Alex. That's
Nick. And we know the names and episodes that we do here.
We know our names, thank God. But the episodes, yeah, we have that because we're responsible adults. We also have a Patreon if you like what you see. And you probably do if you clicked on this. Patreon.com/BrotherBrother. Check us out. Let's go.
That was good. That was a good intro.
That was a bad intro. We have to have a bad intro at least because there's so many good intros. So a bad one can slip between the cracks as long as you just use the timestamps. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know anyone that uses a timestamp.
Everyone uses them. Long form with our nonsense. There's no topic that continues for any long period of time.
Yeah.
3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes.
Well, sometimes
topics that do not go together.
They mesh.
They don't mesh. But it's what else is a podcast?
It's like a flowing river of words and conversation.
I mean that is what conversation is technically. Flow, right?
Yeah.
Like a smooth,
like a babbling brook. Like a what?
And what's up, guys? So yeah, tariff talk. I don't want to talk about tariffs.
You don't.
There's more. I heard today there was a pause, the 90-day pause, which, it's market manipulation, right? Because
no, it's not. Because it's the president that's saying that we're not going to do that now.
Well,
and I mean,
I just want to explain to me, by someone who actually knows, because it's like, how is it not?
Well, because they're in charge. So, you lose.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I'm not a billionaire.
Yeah, correct.
Ah, dang. What if I was though?
Then
this would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, dude. You'd probably be partying right now.
Yeah. Well, they probably are partying right now.
Yeah, they're.
Isn't that something? And then you got us like here,
millions of dollars.
My fucking job not even paying me. Cut that out. Just cut out the curse. Don't cut out what actually happened.
Yeah, because you're heated.
Yeah, I'm just heated about it. When you work for 2 weeks and then on your calendar you have like a $sign because that's the day you get paid. The day comes, you open the bank app. You do.
There's no $sign there.
You do that quick Face ID login. It's loading, and then you see $400. Oh, that's not the right number. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it should be significantly more than that.
Paycheck to paycheck.
We just paid rent.
Yeah.
In doing so,
costs so much money.
Yeah. And therefore, it drains the account because then I need the next paycheck to come as it should.
A little stimmy.
And it doesn't. It's a little stimmy, right? From my work, my efforts actually, what I signed the thing to do, get paid for that for the hours worked. Just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. This is Wednesday, and supposed to get paid last Friday. I was actually supposed to get paid Thursday because you get a day early. Check Thursday, nothing. I was like, oh, maybe it'll just be slower.
Yeah.
Check Friday, nothing. I'm like, oh, it's a real problem then. Oh, okay. Monday, reach out to the person in charge. They don't get back to me. Tuesday, just not there.
No, why would they be?
And then today, Wednesday, also not there. So,
Where's the
my
paycheck,
message
Kristen?
my message sits unread in the ether, with no one to provide me with an actual response, because I'm just like, I'm asking all the questions. When am I getting paid? Why did this happen?
Why didn't I get paid?
How do I prevent this from happening in the future?
What did you fuckers do again? Cut that.
Cut it. Maybe. Yeah, but what did you do to? You know what? I'll give him something. I forgot to submit my hours for 1 week. However, in the case of something like this happening, of me forgetting my hours, you do not simply not pay me at all.
Well, they do
for
do
the
that.
hours that because it's 1 week.
That is what they do.
The hours before I did correctly submit. These ones, like, if anything, you pay me for just the 1 week that I did submit.
Nah, though.
You don't pay me for anything?
No, nothing.
Who's in charge of this? And I know
God,
but it's like, oh boy, am I just? Did that kick me into gear to look for another job? Because
how is that possible?
It's like the flow of money can't be interrupted by some dumb nonsense that shouldn't occur in such a way in the first place. You know? It's almost like the logistics of the whole thing is messed up, and I don't even want to be involved with it.
For you.
Yeah, for my own mental sake. Oh, we missed a paycheck. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean you missed a paycheck?
They just didn't pay you.
You already don't pay me very well at all, but you're just gonna not at all. You're just gonna. Oh, sorry. Did you forget to do something? Oh, did you forget something? Oh, you mean I worked all the hours that that I've worked. Oh, but did you forget to do the final step?
Yeah.
Did you forget to do the thing?
Sure did.
Oh, and that costed me, bro. Holy shit, bro. And again, still don't have a response. Still don't know when I will get paid for the what I've done already. And I'm just working for free at this point. I'm working.
Yeah, you've been working for free.
I've been working this week without the last 3 weeks technically now.
Basically. Just as like a
So
joke.
it's
a good prank.
Yeah. And if you've been keeping up with the lore of my job, I'm the only guy in the tech department now. I shouldn't be the only guy, because I was hired for audio visual, and now I'm doing all IT related stuff.
Nice. Find a need and fill it, and don't get paid for it.
Bro, the other job that I was debating for between this school and the other one was like a theater stagehand job, and it's like the same pay. And I'm like, well, I'll probably be doing the same stuff at the school anyway. Audio visual for a school. I mean,
sure. Possible.
No. Not the case. It's just issue after issue. And, you know, since I'm the only one there, everyone comes to me now. So just
that's good.
No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I no longer get, oh, hello, hi, how you doing anymore. It's just, hey, so I have this issue. Hey, so there's, when I do this happens. Hey, this no longer works the way it should have. From teachers, people that in the that should be like, hey, how you doing? Oh, do you have a moment to talk about something, or did you need me to send you an email regarding my problem?
So you really need people to greet you first before business.
Is it not rude to just expect someone to serve you no matter where you are? If I'm getting lunch and you walk up to me and say, hey, I have a question about something, can you help me? Hey,
no,
fuck off for 30 minutes and come back.
Nah, dude.
Is that hard?
Nah.
These people need to be told to have basic courtesy.
Yeah.
Hey, when you knock on my door to come in, can you say hello before you start in with, so this broke and I need this fixed. When can you do this? You treated me like a fucking machine instead of a person, guy or girl. Everyone does it. But hey, let's just, humanity has left us. It has literally left us. And I don't know if it has to do with our fucking president, but everybody has no fucking empathy, no courtesy. They don't care about anyone except themselves.
You can't blame the president for that. That was just people.
Okay. He's just like one example. You know, he's not like he's not the cause or anything.
He's a symptom.
Yeah, he's right.
Symptom.
Exactly. He's just what becomes of like the society being this way. Like obviously that kind of person's in charge.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I would love to not have that conversation with our mom, but what can you do?
All the time, always.
And I would love to just talk about regular things with your mom, because you're probably watching this. So, not involving anything to do with politics at all, preferably, is my preference.
It just keeps popping up.
Can we go... Can we go back to talk about like tarot cards and like you being a mystic witch and like you being like the trashy baker, like the disgusting chef or whatever the fuck, and stop doing this dumb nonsense. You support this maniac that makes no fucking sense and is trying to brainwash you into believing the dumb shit that he preaches.
Well, not trying, he did
succeeding. Right? It's driving me to this madness.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. That was a good rant, right?
Sound like me in middle school.
Yeah, me now. You as a child. No, Nick, your method for response was always shut down. Give them nothing. Give them nothing to go off of. Because that drives them up a wall. That drives people wild.
Yeah,
because you're just like, with someone just pointing and shouting just at nothing, getting nothing.
Yeah.
Because then the person just has to reevaluate, all their choices. Like, why did I get so mad? Like, is it really worth it? Like, they're not even reacting the way that they should be. Like, are they autistic? Like, what, I mean, I don't know.
No,
they're not. But they just know that it's.
But it's super effective.
Yeah, like
you got to
like fire against grass.
Know the opponent.
That's right.
That's super
fighting
effective.
Against normal. That's right.
Yep.
Any Pokemon fan?
No. No one in the history of the world has ever liked Pokemon.
Well, what was I talking about before I got pissed off?
Fucking nothing. You've been rambling for 20 minutes.
Work. I was talking about my job. Thanks, Nick. Gave me nothing, and I still found it. Fumbled the ball. Well, you fumbled.
You fumbled. What are you
I caught it with one
about?
hand.
You didn't.
I squeezed that fucking.
What you did is you fumbled it to yourself in your own hand, from one hand down into the other one. Then you're like shoving the ball into my face. And I'm just like, what? No. I'm just watching, man.
Nick. Well, anyways, back to my job, I guess.
Oh, you want to go back
I'm being
there.
driven insane, essentially.
Oh, yeah?
It was because, like, last night at, like, 7, I got a text from the principal telling me about something I needed to do today that was meant for the guy that had just left to do, the guy above me in the tech department. But now it's fallen upon me to do, and I graciously accepted it. Sure, I will do this thing that I'm not supposed to be doing, but the guy needed to do, and I'll fill in. I'll do the thing.
So gracious.
Yeah, he texted me that last night. This morning, on my way to work, he calls me. Hey, when are you going to be here? Oh, we need to talk about that thing. Cool. Oh, and do you know how to do the bells for the school?
And you were like, yeah, I know the bells.
I do. So I was like, yeah, of course I know the bells. I already set that up. He's like, all right, cool. Meet me in my office when you get here. And, I go to his office. When I get there, he's like, this meeting that you have to go to, it was a pain in the ass for me to get access to this. Like, I had to email the guy. He had to send me like this personal link, but I have it, so now I can get into the meeting. And I'm like, all right, great.
30 whole seconds.
Great, yeah. Send it to me, bro. Send me the link, and I can join this meeting. And he's like, got you. The day goes on, you know what I'm saying?
Your spam folder.
Huh?
What if it's in your spam folder?
It's not, because we've emailed before, and he is the principal of the school. The guy in charge. My boss, the head honcho.
Yeah. Your boss.
And
he's your daddy.
So basically, his request to me was to do this thing that I need his assistance to do, because I can't access this meeting through my own accord. I need to get the link from him.
You need administrative access.
Sure. And I asked him for that, and he said yes. The day goes on. The time passes. I've been checking my email consistently. Like, all right, is it canceled? Like, I haven't received any email about this meeting. So, at the end of the day, he storms in to my office, because I have my own office now. He storms in. He's like, so what happened to the meeting that I asked you to do? What happened to that? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I was waiting for the email from you, never got it. So I assumed didn't happen. He was like, oh, it turns out it wasn't even that important, but that's not really acceptable for you to just not do the thing that I asked you to do, So in the future, I'm going to need you to reach out to me if you haven't heard from me at that point.
He's a very busy man.
And so, yeah, it's real hard to send a link. So I, just I just took it, as I do. And he walked away. And I told him, next time I'll email you about it. There ain't going to be a fucking next time, bro. Watch them squirm, bro. What are they going to do? There's supposed to be a new guy hired today who's not starting until next week. So now I got to deal with this bullshit for another week, basically, by myself.
At least another week.
I thought it was going to be at least slightly remedied because another dude who actually knows network stuff was coming in. And I could be like, oh, thank God. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. And I'm getting asked questions every single day about, oh, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working on the network? Why is the printer not on there? Why am I not doing this, X, Y, Z? And I'm just like, Dunno.
Come on, IT.
And they're like, "Oh, can you figure it out though?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'll try." I spend 2 hours doing it. Have just no progress. You're just like, "Oh, well, back to, it's just what do we do now?" They're sending you messages. "Hey, what? It's still working on the thing?" "Sure am." "Yeah, yep." No progress, but yep. No, I don't tell them that. Delete. Yeah, still working on it.
It's slow going.
It was just right away because, he called me on the way in, and then I have to go there as soon as I go in. And because that's at like 8:30. And then I had a meeting at 9 with someone else till 9:30. And like on my way back from that meeting, someone like came up to me and was like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And I'm just like, I've been here for like an hour and I've helped with 5 different high level things. Just after another one after that stuff that I shouldn't have to deal with. And I'm just like, hire a guy faster. I'm not the dude who should be doing this. The guy who's been here 2 months making decisions about the infrastructure going forward for testing and what are you talking about? I have no idea. I've been here 2 months, dog. You're going to just throw all that bullshit? What is this? What's happening?
It's the house of God.
So I'm looking for another job. And
you know how... the 3rd month, God said, "Let there be no paychecks."
Bro, that was the start of my turn against this school. Because it's been fine, relatively, for the most part, until everybody left that I was working with. It's been fine until every single person that I liked that I was working with has gone. And I'm by myself being stuck with stuff that I don't know how to do and asked, "Oh, can you fix this? Can you please? We don't have anybody else. You're gonna try to work on this, right?" "Okay."
Yeah. It's the job.
Solve the unsolvable problems.
Yeah, figure it out.
Hey, this hasn't been working this whole year. Do you think you can fix it?
Yeah, you got it.
This hasn't worked. The school year's there's a month left.
Yeah, it hasn't worked, so fix it. Fix it. Do it for free.
It's too much stress for the low
bitch.
pay I'm getting, and
free.
The expectations are too high for the low pay I'm getting. And guess what? Didn't pay me.
So you didn't even get paid.
So working for free, doing it's just I'm being driven mad, and I'm starting to realize it's not worth it. I'm like, oh, I could just look for another job. I don't have to just stick this out and deal with their nonsense in perpetuity.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. I'm not going to go back to a call center, obviously, but, I'm going to start looking for other jobs.
Yeah, you should always be looking for other jobs.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Constantly.
It's been, how long? You've been at that same place?
Fucking
nothing better?
No one that wants to pay more. You don't understand just how little people get paid for work.
No, well, especially in the kitchen, you don't make any money in the back.
You make pretty good money. You can.
I was about to say,
you
can also make none.
Yeah, some make
Well, you
none.
get part of tips, right?
Fuck no.
You don't get any portion of tips?
No.
Why did I think that you did in the kitchen?
Well,
that doesn't make
some
sense.
Restaurants
What
do.
if someone gets the best meal of their life and that's why they tip more?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But the servers are greedy little bastards. That are like, no, that's my money though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. That's like
dude,
a low level corruption,
Even if tables are like, this is for the kitchen, the servers just take it.
Well, yeah, because no one's around to watch them. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey now.
Yeah, basically.
You shouldn't be doing
Just,
that.
Like, put the knife in their hand.
Thank you. That $5 bill is mine.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
You stabbed me.
Thank you. Just
That
stab
5 is mine.
Stab it through the bill.
Oh,
and
it's
just
actually a 1.
Tear the bill.
Still worth it.
And just cover it in blood.
You did it for $1.
Just tear it through. Yeah. Oh,
Worth
yeah.
it though. Still.
Just
it's
smack
yours.
them with it.
Oh, it's ripped too? Is that what you just said? You
Yeah, because I
ripped it?
stabbed it through their hand and the bill.
So it's
and then
unusable.
Just
You just
no,
toss
it's
it.
usable.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna smack them with it. You know.
Yeah.
Like, this is what happens.
So I started this episode hot as hell.
Yeah, you spent a good third of it.
I did.
Hot.
Yeah, it has been a third. That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
can you
comedy
blame
podcast.
me? Can you blame me though? You
No.
know? Yeah.
I mean, yes.
We come in pretty
Yeah,
cheerful.
I am
We come in pretty
blaming
cheerful. Why?
because you were the one that was talking.
No, I meant for my madness, Nick. Can you blame me?
Oh no, I just wouldn't have gone back in after the first non-pay period.
After
I just would stop.
you would
showing
go
up.
in the Monday.
They would text me and be like, "Hey, where you at?" I'd be like, "Hey, where's my money?
Yeah.
Where's my paycheck?"
Oh, did you see that you missed my paycheck?
Yeah, like you
God.
did you think I worked for free?
Man, I should do that. And I'm so crucial to the operation at this point that I could probably get away with that to a certain extent, to where they would be like,
Yeah.
they would call the people, be like, "Hey, you need to push
This needs
push
to get
this pay
paid
through
right
now." Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I told you that like my plan was to wait till Friday.
Yeah,
Like I was
ain't
gonna
no
give them a
sense
week
getting
to
worked
pay me
up.
late.
Yeah. No. Like, fuck y'all.
Like tomorrow, I should not show up. Still not there, huh?
Yeah. They're like, well, you'll see me when I see the money.
It's madness, bro. Like, what's
You
the
also
right
have
move
plenty
here?
of-
Like,
give me one of those speakers.
is that what's that? Is that chaotic good, or what would that be considered? You know, not going in because
probably-
they're not paying me, not for any other reason. Like
It's
I'm not
probably like
playing
chaotic
hooky.
neutral.
Chaotic neutral. So
Yeah.
just doing it just because of like their own folly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, there you go.
At least as I see it.
Oh no! If this isn't, you know, the
Like if y'all had
repercussions
fucked
of
me,
my
I wouldn't have
actions.
fucked you. Yeah.
oh no, I did this, and this is the result
if
of
it
it.
isn't
Oh
the
no!
consequences of my actions.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Like, oh.
Because no one wants to face the consequences.
No, but I also feel no sympathy for people when they do. You know?
It's kind of funny actually.
Yeah. Then with
Because no one expects it.
situation kind of like that where a cook wants to come back to work after he left in the middle of a Saturday. And it's like,
Or-
oh, so all the other jobs were shitty too, huh? Aw,
The grass isn't
we're
greener.
better. We're better.
The grass isn't greener, guys.
Aw.
I was gonna say, or like when a guy is like, you're going like over the speed limit, guy's riding your ass, and you are then
I'll
like,
slow
oh no,
down.
no, oh no,
Yeah,
we're just gonna,
I'll go slower than
we'll go
I
the speed
would.
limit,
Yeah.
or we'll go even slower than the speed
I can go
limit.
slower because
Yeah.
you have to be safe.
We'll play it safe.
You have to not.
There's a crazy guy behind you.
Yeah, you don't want to crash into someone.
You don't want to crash into somebody. I mean, that guy could. He
the
could hit
posted
you,
speed limit is the speed you have to go, or you can get pulled over by police.
bro. He also
So-
could be an undercover cop. He's following you
Maybe
that closely. You're going over
I
the
don't
speed
know.
limit.
I've never met him.
You can't take any chances out here on these streets.
And I'll probably go 5 under the speed limit.
I'll probably go 10,
Depends on
20.
Depends on how much he was riding my ass.
What's the speed limit?
Maybe
35?
Maybe I'll go 7 miles an hour.
I'll go 7.
Maybe.
I'll go 7 and a 35.
I'll just sit there staring in my mirror, looking at him as he gets progressively more agitated.
He'll try to swerve around, but there'll be a car coming.
No, but then I speed up.
that's the move, dude. That's the ultimate scumbag move.
Just as the car's coming in the oncoming lane, he's trying to get around me. I speed up.
Bro,
just look at him.
I'm not usually in that situation because I don't drive like a dickhead. But
Yeah, no, I've
holy
never been in that situation.
Holy shit, that's hilarious because I know what you mean. Because I've
works.
seen people try it, but like I don't need to speed up, and they just they go back because
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, I'm going fast.
I'm going fast enough. What, you want to go triple the speed limit?
No, I go 8 over. And if that's a
I go
problem,
10 and cut that out because But no, I don't.
Legal drivers.
Yeah.
We don't break
We don't
the fucking
speed
law.
ever. Actually, this is a comedy podcast, officer. If you're watching, sheriff.
This can't be
whoever you
used
are.
as evidence in a court of law.
It's not admissible. We're under the influence.
Well, no, cut that.
Leave it in. But also cut it.
Cut
this out.
Just cut out the whole last half hour. We're starting again.
Well, and welcome to episode 52 or
53.
53
of the Brother cast.
Whatever
I'm
this
Alex,
is.
and that is
Nick.
And
Here we go. Hey, we got to try again because the first one was bad. We need to do another intro.
All right, welcome back to the episode.
Intro 2. Well, no, this is we're starting over. The hour now.
Episode 53. You have another hour of entertainment.
Don't even look at the time that the duration, Nick.
Nope. You're listening to this in the background anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As far as you know, this is the beginning of a new one.
As far as you know. Anything new going on in your work, Nick? Since I just talked about my job for like half an hour.
When I just that cook I was talking about that wanted to come back after finding
So that
out.
I thought you were just like talking out of your ass. So wait, go back.
I was, but also
what is that?
it was all true.
Yeah, wait. So you're gonna have to go back then because I thought you were just talking shit. What happened? What?
So this dude, like a few months ago, like right when
Did we talk about this guy before? Is it the guy with the YouTube channel?
No.
Okay.
No, that guy's fine. I haven't had any problems with him. He's like probably the best.
So who's this guy then?
General worker. He was like.
Was he for the grill?
Line cook.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
basically for the grill. He didn't really do much else aside from like cleaning out fryers.
I'm trying to remember all these people that like come in and out of your fucking
I know. I don't even learn a lot of their names.
They call you stupid fucking gringo.
They've never said that because
gringo.
I know enough Spanish that I could just be like, what's up? And then they're like, oh. Yeah, they don't do that.
They say what?
Well, all the other Hispanics tell them like right off the bat, oh yeah, he knows Spanish. Like, they started doing that because I used to be under the radar, but now it's like obvious that I know what they're saying all the time. So they just
you can't
tell
be
us.
sneaky.
Yeah.
Are they really talking shit the whole time?
Sometimes.
Why? Just because they can get away with it?
Yeah, because it's like a secret language that people don't understand.
That's true, but it does make you feel good to say shit because you know what I want to say to the principal, but I didn't. So continue.
K Pato, like, what's up?
Yeah. So when you say
But
that,
anyway.
they're like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Funny.
Or K dices. It's like, what'd you say?
Hit him with one of those, dude. They go, who said that?
And then they're like, hablas español. You're just like, un poquito.
Yeah, but you speak a little bit more than un poquito. A little bit more than un poquito.
I know exactly what you say.
Yeah, I know every word. You're getting away with nothing.
But anyway, this guy.
You like insult him in Spanish.
Pinche puto.
Yeah.
Quieres mi pinche pito, way.
They'd probably laugh. They'd probably
They think that shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, just saying with a white ass accent.
Yeah, so white, so fucking white.
Just the whitest man.
Not a native speaker.
Oh, yeah. You can look at
Ohio. Oh, cut that. Whatever.
We know where you work. I'm pretty sure we said the name before. Have we not?
I probably.
Dude, you know how funny it would be if someone saw this episode from the podcast and went to your job just to see you in the kitchen.
I'd be like,
yeah, in the flesh.
Like,
Holy shit, he's real. He does work here.
$25 for 5 minutes
to watch?
of watching. Yeah.
So it's voyeurism.
Kind of, or it's like
Kitchen
cooking classes.
voyeurism?
Like your cooking class, you know?
I guess you're
This
not
is how you
teaching
cook
anybody
as I'm,
anything.
like flipping my spatula.
You're like
around.
grunting. You're like you walk away.
I don't
hit
grunt.
your vape in the walk-in. They're like, where did he go? It's been like 10 minutes.
I'm not sitting there for 10 minutes hitting my vape.
I know, but that's just
I go into
exaggerated.
restock and I just.
Yeah, one deep breath is all you need. The cold air mixes with the vape juice.
Yeah.
It really gets you good.
Makes you feel way less pissed.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Yeah, I do know.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But anyway, this dude,
We all need a break. You know what I'm saying?
this dude
We're all
decided he
working-
wasn't going to close
Okay, yeah,
because
yeah,
he
yeah.
had to open.
So
But
this
it's like-
wait, so he had to open it, and he was asked to close as well.
He was already working the schedule for like months that he said he was fine with. And that
So he had said this was okay.
Yeah. Yep. Never complained about it or anything. And then this day he just decides I'm not doing that anymore. And then the boss was like, but you're on the schedule to do that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'll see you tomorrow. And she was like, no, you're fired.
Yeah, you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It's like he walked out. I mean, he
and then
basically quit.
his wife, girlfriend, whatever, they live together, have kids together. She was pregnant
His
again.
baby mama.
Yeah.
There we go.
Baby mama. She was not fired, but she was like
She works there?
She was like she did.
It's like a couple that
they
works
both
there?
Work there. They
Oh,
don't anymore.
God.
Dude. Yeah, and then she stuck around for I think 2 more days after that, like a day or two.
2 days.
Because she was like, I'm not gonna quit, and then she just stopped showing
and
up.
then she did quit.
Yeah, which we all expected.
Why? Was she bad?
She was nice to me, but she got attitude with fucking like everybody.
She got attitude?
But yeah,
The server?
Uh huh.
You have to put on that mask as a server. You know, you in the back. I mean, you can have the scowl.
I want
the whole shift.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. I could, if I really wanted to, I could just scream at a server, and they would have to just take it. And they just have to take it.
They'd be like, he must be going through something, but I don't care. It's fine.
Anytime, that is what it is. Like anytime at work, if I'm
he's
furious,
got to poop.
They're like, no, it's not that. They're like, oh, he's got 8 million things he's doing at the same time, and this thing that he
see a vein in
on
your
the
neck
table to prep, that's thawing out right now and getting room temperature
to be able to use.
Yeah,
so good.
Well, also I can't portion it because I'm busy making all these tickets.
Yeah, well, you got tickets. You got people adding.
And then the owner.
Do you have real tickets or do you have digital?
We have the goddamn toast screen now. We used to have
you
paper
moved
printer.
into the future.
We used to have the
so
paper
you just see
printer.
them pop up now.
Yeah, well, it goes like, ding.
Oh, it makes a sound.
Yeah,
that would be traumatizing.
It is.
When you hear any sound like that now, remotely similar, you're just gonna be like,
my neck just tenses up.
Was that?
My neck's going nuts.
Did I get an order?
It's so annoying.
Wow, that sucks.
Well, it's not as bad as the paper printer we had. That's woken me up out of my sleep before.
The paper printer? What do you mean?
Yeah, where it goes. When we used to have the paper one.
Oh, to like print out the tickets?
Yeah.
How would that come back to like traumatize you out of work? That sound.
What do you mean?
Because you said that bugged you. Like, so when you're not working, how does that? When do you hear something like that?
Oh, I don't. It's woken me up out of a dream or a night terror, whatever you want to call it.
You just think you hear it? Or like,
I was hearing.
Just the whole dream was just that sound, just blaring.
Well, I don't think it was exactly that sound, but something.
You
similar.
working for the rest of your life in the same place,
just hearing the goddamn screen going off.
Man, that would be a nightmare. Printer. Just like having to just keep
You're just
working.
Already busy as fuck. And it's just more is coming in.
Just nonstop.
Yeah.
Just continuously going off.
That's called a Friday night.
That's called stress.
Well, that's called PTSD. I have it from many things.
Yeah, a plethora, a litany.
And I only needed one to get the
med card.
Yeah,
exactly.
I only needed the one.
Yeah,
I got a repertoire. I was like, if this doesn't work, I can go deeper.
I guess we'll move on to page 2.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah. All it took was the first one. 20-minute conversation with a reasonable man.
Yeah, exactly. We might have talking to the same guy, bro. Whatever his name was.
Something. That's
my bro. He sounded,
that's my dude.
Confident. He was like, "You want to smoke weed, bro?" And I'm like, "Definitely." He's like, "I got you."
That's not what he said to me.
He like high-fived me over the phone, and he's like, "Go pick up."
Slapped you on the butt.
Yeah, go pick up, bro.
Go on.
He did that on the phone.
Right on the lips.
Yeah. Oh, over the phone. He's like, do it at the same time. 3, 2. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I was just
ready.
like,
he's
okay.
like, you're ready.
I was like, okay. Yeah.
Fine.
I did the kiss. He's like, thank you for doing the kissy sound.
Give you 50% discount.
No one does the kissy sound for me. So
they're always like, stop.
They always hang up
like,
before that.
No, come here.
They always ask me what the fuck I'm doing.
Running.
But I'm like, yeah, stop running. Get back here. No, don't hang up. I'll call you back.
I'll find you.
I'll call you back.
I have your address. I'm actually in a van right outside right now.
Stop running.
Come here. I see you running.
Come here. I see you.
Come
you're far away. I'll catch you.
Come back.
I'm running.
It doesn't matter.
You see me?
I'm faster than you. Turn around.
It's all of a sudden a horror movie. It's no longer funny. It's just a guy sprinting towards
terrifying.
you. Yeah. Why is that? Why is a guy running towards you scary?
Because it's like your reptile brain is like, that's a predator.
Yeah, is that what it is?
It's like, I'm about to die.
Because it's like, you don't even recognize them as a person. You just like, you just see a figure. Is incoming.
Yeah, imminent danger. Yeah.
Which is weird because that's like what the brain. But it's like, it's just a guy. Like, he could just be jogging past you.
Could
be,
but what if it's not?
Like, because Danny and I go on walks and like there's guys running and I see him coming and I'm just like, I might have to fucking fight this guy. I might have to take this guy out. I like square up as he's running past. I like stand in front of Danny and I like stop.
Just pull out a Bowie knife,
a full blade, a broadsword,
a saber,
a two-handed broadsword,
just a nice claymore.
Like, from my shorts. And I'm he's like, where did that come? You're
like, quiet.
You better stay back, sir.
Keep it moving, guy.
I'm just jogging, bro. Can you back off?
You just like lay the blade on his shoulder. Like, yeah, you better.
He's like, are you knighting me? And like,
no,
no, I don't do that. I knight him.
And then
it was a trick.
Yeah. He was so happy for half a second.
Scar Danny, just take care of that guy.
Starts shrieking.
Yeah, she starts shrieking, as women do.
You're just like quiet.
Yeah, quiet. You know this is men's
Stop
stuff.
running.
Yeah. Come back, Danny. So good. Stop running.
This is the best bit ever.
Because it's like, what reason do they have to run? Oh, it's like, I'm probably covered in blood.
Yeah.
I just killed a man.
Plenty of reason. For what's not said. That's why you should be worried.
Oh, wait, where are you going? Oh, stop. Wait.
Come back.
It just perpetual handout.
Yeah.
But no, there's none of that going on.
As far as you know.
But I do not like men running at me. Women running at me, I don't perceive as a threat. But men,
no.
And that just might be because I'm a big, strong man. But a man running at me,
we're burly dudes over here.
Yeah, a man running at me, I'm like, hey,
I'm gonna kill you.
I want you to try something.
I need you to try.
I actually need you to do it, please. Grab me.
Like, you don't know how much this would make my year. Just give me the reason.
Give me the release. Just Dexter.
Give me a good reason.
Just not even. Doesn't even have to be a good reason. Any reason. That's how so many people are walking around.
Make
day
it
to day.
so I can do it.
That's how so many people are walking around day to day. It's crazy, and they have guns, and they're walking around like that.
They usually have guns.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. What?
You really just made a mistake.
That's all it takes. What?
What happened?
Then you're a vegetable because you're gonna survive, and then you'll just be in a hospital bed for a while until you wake up. You're like,
and then you're like, how much debt do I have now?
And they're like, we need you to leave.
You're gonna be paying us money for the rest of your life.
You're like, I just got conscious. They're like, you don't have insurance. Yeah. You're like,
we needed you out of here a day after.
I was dead, and they're like, but you're alive. Actually,
you're alive, and you owe us so much money.
You're heavily in debt, actually. So
here's your bill. Go on.
Yeah.
Our receptionist will see you.
This is United Healthcare. Thank you for being here. Take care. What's crazy is that the kids at the school, they hang out in my office at the end of the day because they have study hall.
Sure.
And they just pal and they just talk about the shit. And today they were talking about the stock market and how up it is today. Mm-hmm. And they were, because at this point in time, who knows what it'll be when this episode comes out. But at this point in time, the market manipulation has made the stock market rise today.
Yes.
So the kids were talking about that.
Machine said profit.
And how they were heavily invested in United Healthcare. And I'm just like, what do you mean? You're 17.
Your parents opened it.
Right. Exactly. You're 17. You don't work.
I will say it's very green.
Yeah. Manipulating. So this kid, he just had.
It's all winners, baby. There's nothing wrong here.
Siri, what's the definition of market manipulation? Since you're fucking talking shit to me. I mean, this is textbook market manipulation.
No.
Because the rich are getting richer. Isn't that what Trump promised them? I don't want to talk about this. Podcast
just keeps popping up.
Well, I feel very strongly about that because that's all podcasts are talking about. And I'm just like, yeah, that's all the news is about right now. But it's like, fuck, you watch podcasts to like separate yourself from that shit. It's like,
and we're not going to allow you to.
It's to escape reality and that bullshit. So I'm like, hey, I don't want to contribute to that. So that's why we haven't talked about them. And we only talked about today to talk about how we don't talk about it, So, and that's going to continue, We're not here to be a news podcast. And I don't want to be seen as that because then people are going to expect that from us. And I'm like, that's not what this is. Sorry. You've been mistaken.
For news and knowledge.
That's not this podcast.
Science and tech.
This is not a science, tech, or any kind of reason or realm to this.
It's nonfiction. And you could
heavily
put
fictionalized.
That on my tombstone.
Heavily fictionalized nonfiction. So like any movie.
No.
Ever.
It's not based on a true story. It just is facts.
Yeah. With some little... It's like the Bible.
You got to have some zest on there, obviously.
Yeah. Someone was tripping on something, Zest.
You gotta
Flaming
Spice
bush.
it up. Talk about blazing.
Talk about wide pupils, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But that was an interesting book. Interesting. That's a fiction book. If we're talking about fiction, nonfiction, you know what I mean? Anyways.
I only read National Geographic.
What did you say?
I only read National Geographic.
I only read those magazines that they have at the dentist.
Which ones?
Yeah. It's those yellow ones. What are those? What's that called? You can put a picture of that up if I think about what it is, but I don't know if I will. I haven't been to a
I've
dentist
just seen magazines.
or a kid's dentist, I guess, in so long.
Yeah,
to where
kids dentist.
yeah, but they have those. It's like you're like meant to learn something, like going like it's for kids to like you're missing school, but
it's not
you have to still
facts,
learn.
It's just science.
Yeah, math.
Whatever. It's interesting.
You know what this podcast also heavily features, other than us two? Craigslist and misconnections. And boy, do I love the freaks on there. And we got a bunch. All right, Nick, do you want me to go first?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right, guys, here we go. Misconnections. Beautiful blonde at La Bisteca Saturday night. What the hell is that? Is that a real place? La Bisteca. Probably is. La Bisteca. All right, Plymouth, you were sitting in the bar area with friends. We had several long glances at each other, and I sensed it was mutual interest. Unfortunately, we were both there with someone and couldn't talk. If you see this and would be interested in meeting, I would too. So, what's your impression of this situation here?
It was just a person by themselves at a bar staring at a lady that was with a group of people, and then
so he's talking.
She noticed him,
the ghost of Christmas past or whatever.
Yeah, just haunting her nightmares. But this is real life, and then she just left, and now he's never stopped thinking about her.
That's a fun take. I imagine this is two couples.
Okay,
like this woman is with her
on dates with other people.
Yes, they're both on their own, because La Bisteca sounds like a fancy. It sounds like an Italian.
Like a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, it sounds like an Italian restaurant, like Olive Garden and then La Bisteca.
They called it the bar area, which implies there's like a restaurant.
There's a nicer
area.
part. Yeah. So, or at least it's nicer than like a TGI Fridays. At least I get from the name.
I would think, yeah.
So the long glances. You could have been in her eye line, guy. And if you were, people just stare. And I'm not sure what the layout of this place is, but I can almost guarantee you if she was with someone, she was not paying attention to the guy that was across the restaurant staring at her. She might have seen him staring at him or her.
Yeah, then she started staring back like, what?
Like, is he looking at me?
Why is he looking at me? Not is he?
Is there something on my...
No.
Well, I wonder what that guy's looking at. She's like telling the guy like her date, like
her boyfriend of like 6 years.
I think long-term relationship. Yeah, just like no semblance that she will ever leave. Just like, I think this dude's like staring at me. I don't know what's going on.
So just ignore her, babe.
Just ignore him. I got you. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, you got Paul Bunyan over here.
And this guy's
starts flexing.
Yeah, and this guy, his date is just like, what is he staring at?
Why is he looking over there the whole time?
He hasn't looked at me this whole time. I'm like having a conversation with myself.
It's only our second date. What's he
just
doing?
Like, yeah.
They just haven't even ordered yet. He's just like eating bread. Then they get up and leave.
Oh, I actually need to go. He gets up at the same time as them. I need to go over there.
I'll call you.
Doesn't even look at her. Just eyes on the prize,
Yeah. He's got to win.
This is psycho behavior. She's not interested in meeting,
but he would be.
You posted this 4 days ago. She's not gonna know who you are because you're just.
They updated it.
You're a random person at a restaurant.
They probably put on that if you see this and would be interested in meeting, I would too a day later.
Because it was updated 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Just like, please, I need to, my bat signal is getting sent out. Someone, please.
Anyone.
Yeah, anyone. I mean, that's what this is all about. Just anybody, please. It doesn't even have to be the person that I missed the connection with. No, anybody.
There was probably no person.
If you're a breathing person and you see this, please contact me.
Please respond.
All right, Nick, you got this?
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Countryside Y. Where's Countryside Z? About a month ago.
Don't even know what it is.
We struck up a conversation in the sauna. You, 30s, built, black, shorts.
Wait.
Black shorts. Me, 50s, runner's build, moderately hairy.
Man.
Nothing happened, but there was some serious eye contact.
That's it?
I wish I'd make...
You didn't even talk?
I wish I'd made some kind of move.
Oh, they struck up conversation, right?
But that wasn't the place or time. I mean, both our dongs were out. You see this? Please reply with your name and details about the fitness device you recommended to optimize workouts.
What the
I'm
hell,
interested
dude?
to see what might happen.
Just the words used, bro.
It's very scientific.
Fitness device you recommended to optimize workouts.
I really don't like that line break with the black shorts.
Well, it got you. It got you
me
real
so
good. Because you thought this guy was black, but he's not.
He's black shorts.
He just has black shorts on. That's all he had was black shorts. He could be a white guy. He could be black.
He could be black.
And he just didn't specify.
No, he's not.
You thought he was.
Well,
in your mind, you were picturing the guy he was with was a black guy.
30s built black.
Yeah, big Tyrone, showing up.
I didn't say Tyrone, but
yeah, but he did.
No, he did. No one did.
Well,
someone mentioned Tyrone.
Who did? Who was that? Somebody's throwing stuff or something. But he tried to describe himself in the same way that he described the other guy.
Well, runner's build just is like code for fat.
Is it? I imagine like a twig.
skinny boy,
twig
maybe.
man.
Yeah, maybe a skinny boy.
Because runners are never have anything
hair,
on them.
But he's got some fur to him.
A hairy skinny guy is not. It's not a good look.
That's pretty hot.
It's not a good look.
What's that? An otter?
Yeah, that'd be an otter if you're hairy and skinny. Yeah, and you take it, but
he takes it.
Well, he's trying to optimize the workouts.
He's saying you're so built,
but it sounds like this guy doesn't have a lot of conversations with other men
or women or people,
or he's just constantly looking at porn because it's like, hey,
the fitness device.
He's trying to maintain eye contact because he's being polite. You guys are sitting in a fucking a pool together. You guys are sitting in the sauna.
They're
I guess.
soaking.
You're soaking in the sweat.
Yes, sweat.
Well, the sauna is known for its homosexual encounters, I believe. In the past, at least.
Well, they were
probably present.
They struck up a conversation in there. I don't know about you, but if I see a guy in the sauna, I'm not gonna go up and.
How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
So it brings you into the sauna today.
You have a good time.
What'd you do today? Seems like you've been sweating a lot.
Working hard there, brother.
Well, this guy, this is one of the desperate guys, but not that desperate.
It's MFM.
There are some worse.
He knows what he's
MFM.
doing.
There's a lot of MFM.
He knows
on
what
here.
it is.
He knows what he's looking for. He knows himself a little bit, but he needs to learn how to break the lines a little bit better with his typing because he almost called this guy black, and he could very well not be black.
Built black dude.
Yeah, which he might not be. Just
it
a
might even
guy.
be a woman.
It didn't specify sex.
We don't
You're
know
right.
that it's a man.
Wow. Yeah,
it's just.
I guess we were just picturing.
Just
because that's just the nature of misconnections, baby. He probably was.
You just see what you want to see.
It probably was though. Probably was.
Probably was.
More than likely.
You don't know.
He could have bad punctuation. These guys really don't know how to type most of the time.
No, I mean they're posting on misconnections on Craigslist for fuck's sake.
Well, here we have DeWeese Park, North Dayton.
Sure.
Looking for guys that used to hang out at DeWeese Park. Enjoyed all the fun back in the woods. I live just up the street from the park and would love to have visitors.
All right. Okay.
So
I really wish he hadn't posted this on a public forum.
Well, he also put the circle very clearly.
He's
where
like, this
he
is
lives.
exactly where I am, guys.
Yeah, can't have that. But so is this DeWeese Park? Is this a gay? Is this like a grinder spot?
This is like a grinder situation.
Grinder type situation.
Enjoying all the fun back in the woods. What fun? I don't know any fun with other grown men that are happening.
It's
in
vague
the woods.
enough to be gay. That's a good
not
title
accident.
for like a Patreon episode.
Enjoyed all the fun back in the woods.
No, vague enough to be gay.
That's
not a YouTube
or
name.
specific enough.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Because this seems very, very specific to me. Maybe he's talking about airsofting.
Paintballing.
He could be.
They could laser tag. I mean, they could do flashlight tag. I mean,
Maybe some capture the flag.
capture the flag.
That,
It doesn't have to be butt stuff.
but it's
Gay butt stuff.
though. It's gay butt stuff.
It probably is though, isn't it?
It's
Probably is gay
definitely
butt stuff that happened in the back. The fun that happened back in the woods.
Ugh.
And what do you mean? What do you think he means by love to have visitors?
Some woodworkers.
Yeah.
He
probably, right.
Wants working his wood.
Someone, working
Working
the whole
wood
deal.
into him.
I get another you me. Okay. Marshalls and Panera Green Tree. Wow, what a tall drink of everything you were just now. You, female, red top, tall, thin. Me, male, pink shirt, big glasses. I'm so married, and I didn't
What?
even care when I looked at you. Clearly, we had fire.
What?
Mind my situation.
What?
There's so many questions.
Wow.
And not even his questions. It's
Well,
like
who is this man?
you're going back and forth. You're flip-flopping, and this wasn't even a long one. This wasn't a long message.
There's a lot of info packed into such a small
A lot of flip-flop.
message.
A lot of flip-flop.
I'm so married and I didn't even care when I looked at you. Classy.
Clearly you did.
Classy.
Clearly you did care.
Mind my situation.
What does that mean?
Do you care that I'm married?
Ha! Yes. She should
Big-
if she's
big time.
worth anything.
Yeah, big time.
And if you're thinking about why are you married to this person?
Right.
Guy?
If you're posting on Craigslist talking about some random person,
A misconnection?
Why are you still married to?
You're posting about a misconnection on Craigslist when you have a wife? I don't understand, bro.
That does not bode well for the marriage, my boy.
Now, did he say I didn't even care when I looked at you? Like he didn't even care that he was married when he looked at her?
Yeah.
Okay, I took it as like I didn't even care when I looked at you. Like I'm married, so I didn't even care when
No,
I
I was
looked
like,
at you.
I'm so married and I didn't even care when I looked at you.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Yeah.
That's funny how like the way you say it, connotation, inflection.
Text is hard to get what
Yeah.
the meaning.
That's why this is fun.
I lift the meaning off the page as an artist does.
Clearly, we had fire. You know,
Disgusting.
in what way?
You
It's,
repulse
from
me,
this,
sir.
it seems like you walked past a person in a Panera
Yeah,
or in a
probably just minding
whatever
their
a
own
Marshalls.
business. Yeah.
What does that mean? Marshalls. Did you follow this person to two places?
Maybe it was just outside. They were just walking to their car, and he's like, "Target acquired."
She's going to Panera from Marshalls. Cool. If I post
Right
both
on.
stores, she'll know it's
My
her.
wife's in the car. Don't worry about it.
She's just on his phone making the
Just
post.
on Craigslist.
She's not you, female, red top, thin. Just going through his
Dude,
memory bank.
She doesn't even know misconnections is a thing on
No,
Craigslist.
they never
Guaranteed.
do.
No, they're always like that. Isn't that a place you go to buy stuff?
Yeah, or like you
That's what
find
I was
jobs.
like before you showed me this.
Yeah. Just Craigslist is where you buy stuff. It's like
Yeah.
eBay, but in person.
Yeah, literally that.
Local eBay.
Yeah,
It's kind of what it is. But it's also you find crazy people,
you find men.
crazy men, and no women. Even though
They would
sometimes
never-
they say that they're women.
They say they're women.
They're
but
lying.
They're not.
They're lying. I could say I'm a woman. I'd be lying.
I could say I'm a woman too. I could
Yeah.
be like, hey,
It's crazy, right?
I'm a tight 20-year-old brunette.
Go to the gym every day.
I work out. I'd be
Yeah.
jogging,
Just imagine that ass.
doing my squats.
And it's just like that's hey.
And then I'll just Google.
And then Nick
I'll
comes
Google
up,
that
and then Nick
with an
comes up.
image search, and then send that. That's
just-
me. That's who I am.
That's not what I was meant.
Yeah, come here, baby.
Wait, so a woman's gonna be coming after a hot woman? Is that what you said? Come here, baby. Or are you saying that to a guy who's coming after the hot girl that you
Doesn't matter who.
Because you're a hot girl catfishing, right?
You got to finish the grift. It doesn't matter who.
man or woman. You got to finish the grift.
Yeah,
You didn't have fire.
I'm not a
You're
quitter,
married.
dude.
Don't. Why are you trying to be?
dude's trying to cheat off of Craigslist.
That should be sad enough. Trying to cheat off Craigslist, bro.
Fucking pathetic.
You're gonna find guys emailing you. There's not gonna be a girl responding to this. Older lady in
4K.
beautiful white car, Avon, riding next to you for a few lights. I know you've seen me looking at you in your car. Both beautiful. Would love to meet.
No.
You know how many times I have been driving just at all and have like clocked another person as attractive enough for me to internalize it and to think about it enough to when I get home I post about it on Craigslist.
Not once.
Not once, but also I've never even noticed another person enough to register it to like keep that in my mind to be like,
even when I'm pissed
I remember
at them,
that hot person I drove past.
Yeah, no. Only if I'm like pissed at them. I like look them in the eyes, and then I'll just forget
who the
about
fuck has been driving like an asshole.
Yeah, and
that's
then,
who you.
And then
that's
I
when
like
you look.
forget, and then I like immediately.
You don't
forget.
remember who they were.
No.
They're usually like an old person or like,
or
but you know,
no, not
no. In my experience,
it's all kinds.
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody sucks.
I guess. Well, so you would never stare at someone and then make a post about it, trying to look for them?
I would, but probably not like seriously.
Oh, okay, it's a joke. Yeah. This guy's being serious, though.
Yeah.
Would love to meet.
Like I would never be earnest about it. But this is
even if this
is
person,
very genuine.
Even if this woman saw him looking at her, what would she do with this information?
I have to go on the misconnections on Craigslist.
If you see anybody looking at you, do you ever like think, "Oh wow, I wonder if this person like is searching for me"?
The thought is never once.
Never. And yet this exists for people who think like that.
It takes
Isn't that
all
crazy?
kinds in this big beautiful world of ours.
And it's crazy because it's not beautiful anymore, at least the U.S., but we're not talking about that. It just keeps coming up, you know, in my brain. But
did it ever leave your brain?
No.
Good to see you this afternoon in Delaware. Nice to see you at the coffee shop. We should connect. Send me a message on here, ... This is the most vague thing I've ever read.
Could be anyone.
It could literally be anybody.
It could have been me.
Was it you?
I could have been at a coffee
you
shop
go to
and
a coffee
saw
shop?
a person.
Just a very nondescript location.
Yeah.
Send me a message. This is just an MFM situation.
FM, but it's
just like I was at a coffee shop. I saw a guy.
Was there?
Could it be you?
Yeah. Hey, all I know is guys get on misconnections, and I seem to maybe have had a connection with that guy that walked in just now.
Maybe
so I'm gonna
he's
check
just as
on
lonely
Craigslist.
and sad.
Maybe he's just as sad as me.
Maybe
he's just as lonely and sad.
It's possible. I wouldn't count on it though.
8 hours ago.
So he's still holding out hope.
Still hope.
He's still. Yeah.
Was it edited? No. Good.
No, he's
confident.
Like, this is
that shows confidence. That shows he's sure of himself. He's sure of his words. We like that.
Good.
We don't like an edit.
You got to stick with what you've said.
The vagueness is just great in this because
it's so
you're not going to find the person you're looking for, but you're going to find a lot of random
of other people.
Yeah, that are like, I was at a coffee shop
once
in Delaware
this afternoon. This was posted at noon, like 1.
Yeah, so I guess it was today.
So he like as soon as he left the coffee shop, hopped on his phone. Yeah. So I didn't even get coffee.
I just went to see if I could meet my soulmate, and I think I did.
I think I might have.
I think I actually did exactly what I was.
If I
tried
did,
to do.
Get on misconnections.
I gotta put on misconnections. It's my only chance. Couple with SSBBW seeks friend Kettering. What is SSBBW? Do you have any idea?
Super solid, big, beautiful woman.
And that might be the name of the episode. But also, try to Urban Dictionary that, because I don't know if it's something that these people just made up, but I'm going to read this. Or if it's a real thing. Kettering, that's funny because that's where Danny's from. Kettering. Her family lives there. Married couple would like to find a guy for occasional bedroom activities. Must be okay with interaction with both male and female. Non-smoker. This is non-negotiable.
Super sized, big, beautiful woman.
Okay, so you had...
It's usually used to describe women weighing 350 pounds or more.
350?
Oh. All right, so there are women on here, and they weigh.
Well, this is her husband posting this.
Ah, shit.
I would assume.
It's MFM.
It's always MFM. Because it says married couple wants to find a guy. M plus F.
These are just like some rednecks that are trying to like have their
350 pounds at least.
At least.
So it's probably like 400.
And like they know the terminology. Yeah, so
they know the terminology. I didn't even know what the hell that was. Must be okay with interaction with both male and female, non-smoker. This is not. Why is that where you?
That's where your line is. Your line should have been 250 pounds ago, buddy.
Oh my God!
Why is the smoking non-negotiable, but the amount of food you're jamming into your mouths isn't?
There's no reason with these people.
Extra weight, but makes up for it in fun.
M in mid-50s, F mid-40s. Extra weight, but makes up for it in fun. No. Serious ad, be serious.
Seriously, guys.
Seriously, guys, we're serious. You see we're SSBBWs? You know how serious we are. I know you're serious about eating.
That's about it, though. Yeah. And not smoking.
Easy get. Yeah. It's just the smoking is the non-negotiable.
Got them so good.
They're very serious, clearly, but as the most non-serious humans that I can picture or imagine.
Like, how are you serious about this?
They
serious ad, be serious.
Posting on Craigslist, seeking a person a man to fuck you and your wife.
To flatten. you wish to flatten the man.
He can't smoke though, but
God forbid. But you can eat some cheese.
He has to be okay with me also touching his penis as well. Because male and female interaction.
Yeah, we need both.
Because I'm a little gay. As an M in mid-50s with an F that's fucking 400 pounds. Yeah, I'm a little gay because she's turned me off to women.
You know the husband typed this because they said extra weight if it makes up for it in fun.
Yep. Yep. ... He's like, how can I make this better? Okay. She's really unappealing, but
she's disgusting. I just want to fuck a dude.
Does she have a good attitude? God, I don't know. I just want guy ass. All I want is guy ass. Where's this guy ass?
I need something that's not twice my size.
I don't want to go digging for the hole to fuck. I can't peel back skin
I'm not a
find the hole that I fuck.
I'm not trying to go cave diving to find a hole.
I just want to be able to just there you are.
What did he say?
Siri didn't know how to respond to get peeled back skin to find a hole that I fucked. Okay, great.
Right on. I wouldn't know how to respond to that either.
Yeah, that makes sense. You didn't need to be listening, Siri. But
Apple, man, they are creepy.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm pressing something on accident. But
sure.
It is what it is.
Yeah, make an excuse for the company.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Big bearded guy at Menards Morse, Columbus. Just spotted a hunky, handsome, bearded man at Menards on Morse. Very much my type. Me, male, dark features.
You didn't say that.
Very much my type. Dark features, beautiful beard, beefy. Up for male bonding? I'm a ginger bearded, service-oriented male. Don't orient your way to service, dog.
So I had to have you read this one because of the male bonding. We haven't heard it called that before.
Never heard that,
which is
as a term for gay sex.
Yeah, it's interesting because we've heard woodwork. Bonding. We've had a lot of different things.
This is just two dudes meshing together and becoming one.
Yeah, literally what he wants to do. I mean,
it's very.
I guess it makes sense.
It's not very ambiguous.
I want us to become one. I want to enter you in a way to where our bodies
me, and I need
meld
to be inside you.
So I mean, this is
just two
close.
Big beefy dudes going at it.
Yeah, it's posted a week ago.
There's nothing more straight than that.
This guy's got a ginger beard, and he's
service oriented,
which means he's a receiver.
Yeah, he's a power bot. Now he generates a tremendous amount of
there's
power.
no indication he's a power bottom. He is a bottom, but he needs a power top if he's not a power bottom.
Well, the guy that's very much his type seems like he could be a power top
because he has dark features, beefy, and
possibly up for male bonding.
A beard.
Maybe.
It's just interesting seeing what guys are looking for, you know.
It's other guys.
It's other guys. So it's funny that like the huge buff dudes are that way for other guys. It's not that girls, they don't appreciate that.
They don't really care.
Well, they actually they don't like it
if you're too big.
Yeah, but like guys are like, bro, that's fucking.
Like, dude, let me feel your arm.
You look good as fuck, bro.
Hey, bro, don't touch my arm.
The most subtly and obviously gay thing, you know, because it's not subtle.
Let me feel you.
Yeah, it's not subtle.
Let me feel those muscles.
So it's like, hey, it's not gay, but it's like, hey, you're rubbing up on your bro.
Hey, it's two dudes rubbing each other.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Nothing gay about that.
There's so much gay. You can just not do it.
You just not touch me.
It'd be perfectly fine. You know.
I actually prefer that.
Yeah, if I had the option. Yeah, no, none of that, please. Please.
Not willingly.
Yeah, I don't want a male bond, please. All right. last but not least, I got this. This is the paragraph that I foreshadowed.
Sure.
Just try to keep up because I just skimmed this and it was kind of wild. Flying that's the title. Flying, Cleveland. We sat next to each other on a flight from SLC to Cleveland in mid-March. So not even like in this month. Over the course of the flight, you fell asleep and our shoulders touched. I imagine you don't remember anything from your nap except the sore neck you woke with. Sorry, that's how sleeping works, bro. Through the deafening sounds of the jet engines, I enjoyed your quiet company. Okay. What? After landing, we spoke briefly until I got shy and clammed up. I regret not inviting you to see the Marble Museum with me or asking for your number. Some connections are meant to be missed, but our meeting left a lasting impression on me, which I will remember fondly. I send this out into the ether, more with the intention to tell a story than with the hopes that our paths will cross again. Here's to briefly falling for strangers. May we have the presence of mind to be aware of the beauty in every fleeting encounter.
Wow. So someone who literally has no idea that you exist, you wrote a whole Craigslist paragraph?
The whole thing.
Wow. SLC, where is that? You think it's South Carolina?
Well, and it could be SLC. I have no idea. But
just someone that isn't even enough from here.
Yeah. This is a lot to take in. This post here, guys. No, they don't remember anything from the nap.
Obviously.
Because they were asleep. So continuing on. Through the deafening sounds of the jet engines, you enjoyed the quiet company. You're trying to be poetic.
Very, very creepy.
You're just describing being on a plane with someone who's asleep.
Just like probably staring. Yeah, maybe touching, depending on. Yeah.
I wonder if they're married.
They just sees the ring on their finger.
I don't care.
I wonder.
They won't remember this. They're asleep. I wonder if they will remember this.
This is just for
me.
Won't.
Right. He whipped out his laptop on the plane and was typing this shit.
As I sit here next to you now, I regret not inviting you to the Marble Museum.
The Marble Museum. First of all, what? Second of all,
didn't know we had that.
Didn't know, and they wouldn't go with you because they're not going to the Marble Museum.
Maybe they're super into marbles.
If you have anything else going on, it's something better you have to do. You know, if you have to go to the store.
Cool.
Sorry, I can't go to the Marble Museum. I have to go to the...
Dude, I bet they got a whole marble gift shop and they got all kinds of cool-ass marbles in there.
So?
No.
So fucking what?
I'm not buying
you know how much I care about marbles? Nothing.
A lot? Don't you have
Zero.
like a whole pile of marbles?
I don't have one marble. And you know what? I don't
have
want
a marble
one.
bag that you carry around with all your cool marbles?
If you just whipped out a bag of marbles, I would smack you in the mouth, Nick.
Well,
It'd be funny.
Yeah, dude, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes.
I'm not that prepared.
No, you're not.
Unfortunately.
But that would be good. And that would take some crazy ass planning on your part. So some connections might be missed, but our meeting left a lasting impression. So you don't get out a lot, clearly.
Or ever. If you're interested in the Marble Museum.
And a person that you didn't even fucking speak to is the person that just was sat next to you on a plane and just fell asleep.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That you built up this whole idea of them in your head of who you think that's not who they are.
Never spoken. No.
You said you had a brief conversation.
Where you clammed up.
Because you were like, oh, I've just been staring at you for 6 hours. Sorry. I
don't know who you are.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm going to look at marbles.
You don't know me, but yeah, I'm going to look at marbles. You want to come with?
No. He isn't going to.
No,
actually
saying, not.
I'm going to go.
I shouldn't even mention. I'm sorry.
Stupid. Just smacking himself in the face right in front of her.
Yeah. She's like, oh, good. Thank God I don't.
Thank God I don't care about marbles.
Entertain this more. Yeah. So at least he recognizes that he's sending it out to nothing.
Well, yeah, but
man, in the back of his mind, that hope
like,
is
so
strong, dude. That hope and optimism is so present and strong. He
shouldn't be
so hoping that this person. He's like, man, I bet they do. You know what? I bet they do because I'm feeling lucky about this one. I feel this connection.
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
you should. You should not.
There's no point to feel that way because it's moot, right? Pointless. It's pointless.
Just so depressing.
And you wrote this. You wrote this whole sad paragraph
in the Marble Museum, obviously.
About probably at the
just sitting in there.
He's like, man, I'm bored. I should probably.
I wish my date was here.
There really is nothing to go on here. You know, it's probably good that she
Just
didn't
some
show
marbles,
up.
like
It's kind of boring.
I'm the only one who's not an employee that's here.
That's here, right? They saw me come in and they got pissed.
Surprised.
They're like, "There's you're here for the marbles? Okay, yeah.
Are you sure?
You're actually the first one today. You guys are closed soon, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We're only open for 6 hours.
Open 4 hours a day.
open from 11 to 3, man.
11 to 3, dude. Prime time, baby.
The way the marbles look in the early afternoon light as we close up shop.
It's the most beautiful thing you ever seen. You know, the way those marbles are reflecting against the eyes of the employees because no one else is there. Well, that's a good episode.
Well,
that's a classic.
We just had to power through the first 20 or so minutes.
Power through. We can cut all that out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be
You
heavily
should definitely
trimmed.
cut through. Yeah, like
Every
halfway
episode
through a
gets heavily
sentence.
trimmed now. Every time I hear something that I say is probably, or you say that I'm just
Okay,
like, ooh,
so
probably.
yeah, you better fucking trim my shit, dude. I say some
Wow.
unsavory things.
Yeah, the last
and I know
episode-
you leave shit in.
Yeah, there's one where we were like, yeah, we got to cut that out. Some
Just
things
like
are
the whole conversation.
yeah, where it's like, oh, that was about 5 minutes. It's gone.
So we gotta go over.
So we got to go over a bunch now. Oh, well. Well,
I remember that one.
if you guys are still here, thank you. Thank you for watching so far.
Yeah, and also
We
you're
appreciate
welcome
you.
for the entertainment because
Yeah.
you must have really enjoyed that.
Yeah, well, it's like you're hanging out with us. That's what our mom said, and that's what it is.
It's what our mommy.
So if
says,
you like this,
so it's true.
you're gonna like our Patreon, Nick. that's objectively false. If you like what we do
You're
here,
supposed to do the outro.
yes. If you like what we do here, but I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Yeah, if you like what we do here, you're gonna like what we do on
I'll get away
Patreon
with
for
it.
sure because
Not even worried
there's
about
no editing on those episodes. There's so much on these because
Always do.
we can't get away with everything on this. You know, we can get away with some stuff,
Some, but not a lot
not a lot.
compared to what I would like to.
Well, on Patreon, I mean, it's let loose. I mean, it's not like
It's not that bad.
it's not like we're like censoring ourselves here.
No, we just have to play by YouTube rules.
But, yeah.
But
We
over
like-
there,
we
over
like
there
having
is like
people that
recess.
Yes.
It's like recess. It's like the same as class, but you could do more.
And again, if you want more of us, patreon.com/brotherbrother. $2 a month. We still got some slots open for that if you get in quick enough. You
They're
get
filling up
access to all of
fast.
our stuff. You get access to all of our stuff. You know, we have like 24 episodes right now at this point in time, but you know, like I said, 2 every month. We've been doing this
so much
for a
extra
year.
contact for you.
Dude, I think this is actually
Content,
the year
whatever.
episode. Like when this is out, it's like we've been doing this for a year.
Oh shit! Basically, professionals in the business now.
No, professionals would mean that we get paid and we make all of our money off of this. We're not there
Quiet.
yet, but
Quiet.
maybe one day, you know. All it takes is a few sponsors that, you know, re-up with us every month, and it's just like,
We'll take
That's basically
any
a job.
sponsor that comes across our desk.
well, not any sponsor, but
Any,
you know, one that's
for the right
like
price. We will do. Say
any
whatever you want.
non-scam. If like the My Pillow guy wants it,
I mean,
like, no
even if
thanks,
it's a
but,
scam.
like, you know,
they
Athletic
pay
Greens,
enough,
whatever.
I'll talk him into it.
AG1.
I love AG1,
Whoever.
but only if they pay us money.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, right. Subscribe to us on YouTube, but you know, subscribe to us on Patreon as well. $2.
Yeah,
Check
it's
us
worth it.
out, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.